Blackstone Audio presents The Longest Day, June 6, 1944, by Cornelius Ryan. This book is read by Clive Chafer. Foreword. D-Day, Tuesday, June 6, 1944. Operation Overlord, the Allied invasion of Europe, began at precisely 15 minutes after midnight on June 6, 1944, in the first hour of a day that would be forever known as D-Day. At that moment, a few specially chosen men of the American 101st and 82nd Airborne Divisions stepped out of their planes into the moonlit night over Normandy. 5 minutes later and 50 miles away, a small group of men from the British 6th Airborne Division plunged out of their planes. These were the Pathfinders, the men who were to light the dropping zones for the paratroopers and glider-borne infantry that were soon to follow. The Allied airborne armies clearly marked the extreme limits of the Normandy battlefield. Between them and along the French coastline lay 5 invasion beaches: Utah, Omaha, Gold, Juno, and Sword. Through the pre-dawn hours, as paratroopers fought in the dark hedgerows of Normandy, the greatest armada the world had ever known began to assemble off those beaches, almost 5,000 ships, carrying more than 200,000 soldiers, sailors, and Coast Guard men. Beginning at 6:30 a.m., and preceded by a massive naval and air bombardment, a few thousand of these men waded ashore in the first wave of the invasion. What follows is not a military history, it is the story of people, the men of the Allied forces, the enemy they fought, and the civilians who were caught up in the bloody confusion of D-Day, the day the battle began that ended Hitler's insane gamble to dominate the world. Part 1. The Wait. Believe me, Lung, the first 24 hours of the invasion will be decisive. The fate of Germany depends on the outcome. For the Allies as well as Germany, it will be the longest day. Field Marshal Erwin Rommel to his aide, April 22, 1944. 1. The village was silent in the damp June morning. Its name was La Roche-Guyon, and it had sat undisturbed for nearly 12 centuries in a great lazy loop of the Seine, roughly midway between Paris and Normandy. For years it had been just a place that people passed through on their way to somewhere else. Its only distinction was its castle.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?